to recover her lost memories and locate the 5 sacred artifacts. The woman lightly touched the umbrella resting on the coffee table. In an instant the umbrella transformed into a flying arrow and shot through the clouds to find the descendants of her former servant. She was the last immortal left on Earth. For 3,000 years she had lived without knowing who she truly was, or where she came from. Everyone who had once served her had long since died or abandoned her, yet she still looked 18. That day her final servant was on the brink of death, so she traveled to the Zhou family mansion in Xiangcheng to fulfill the old man's last wish. When she arrived, the butler tried to stop her. With a simple wave of her umbrella, he nearly wet himself in fear. Inside the villa, the old lady mistook her for her husband's secret lover and demanded to know how she could still be so young. The grandson then noticed something strange. The same woman's portrait was hidden inside his grandfather's pocket watch. Everyone began to assume she was the mysterious love from his youth. None of them knew the truth. That 70 years ago, old Master Zhou had been nothing more than a starving beggar until she took him in, gave him a ruby thumb ring, and helped him build the Zhou family's fortune. 3 months ago the old man had fallen into a coma, barely hanging on to see her one last time. So guided by his wish, the woman came. Seeing him unconscious, she cast a spell, and within seconds he woke up. He then struggled to his feet, knelt before her with tears in his eyes. The family gasped. No one could understand why their patriarch bowed to this young stranger. She reached out to stroke his white hair, and for a brief moment it felt as if 70 years had melted away. The old man told her that over the decades, he had searched tirelessly for a way to restore her memory. All she needed was to find the 5 sacred artifacts that once belonged to her, and she would remember who she was. She told him his duty was done. He could finally rest. He removed the ruby ring, handed it to his grandson, and told him their family had served her for generations. It was now his turn to protect her, to help her recover what was lost. Having completed his mission, the old man passed away peacefully. Later the young man found her, and said his grandfather had built her a private villa nearby. If she had nowhere to go, she could stay there. He would guard her just as promised. He took her to the villa, noticed she had brought nothing with her, and the next morning, filled the closet with new clothes. After looking through them, she chose a modest qipao. He told the servants to prepare more like it. She smiled faintly, saying that perhaps not everyone in the Zhou family was foolish. After he left, the servants quickly cleared the racks, and she sat down with a cup of coffee. Her thoughts drifted to the 5 artifacts. She remembered gifting one, the sky arrow, to a young man from the Wang family. Wondering which generation now held it, she tapped the umbrella again, commanding it to locate the Wang descendants. At that same moment, Governor Wang of Xiangcheng was reviewing documents when an aide came in with news of old Master Zhou's death. Before he could react, an umbrella flew through the open window. The aide froze in disbelief, but the governor immediately understood. His grandfather's prophecy had come true. The immortal had returned. He bowed deeply to the umbrella, which revealed her location at the Zhou estate, and told his aide he would personally attend the funeral tomorrow. When the aide asked what it meant, the governor simply said that every influential family in Xiangcheng was bound to serve